Hello guys, my name is Eve and I am going to be your artist today. I thank you for joining me as we are going to be talking about all of my art things that I like to do. I do a lot of stuff. But today we are taking this dumpster fire of a cover-up and turning it into a masterpiece. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? So this piece started off as something else. I was doing a series on zodiacs and I was making like weirdly texturized backgrounds, but then I moved locations and I decided that I wasn't that person anymore and I needed to make different things. So I am starting off drawing these stick figures of where I want my body placements to be. I do eventually figure out that I hate this, and so I paint over it. But in the process of me doing this, I have a new camera set up and everything. So currently I have like this chest harness strap thing. So every time I move, the camera moves with me. And I kind of like the angle, but I realized that because it's sitting on my chest, I can't even see anything. This is me after I covered everything up and I'm repainting this stuff. But as you can also see, you are not seeing the picture. So I actually had to readjust again, which look, I readjusted. And then I was fighting with my light because my light kept falling over. You know, this just wasn't a good setup to start off with. But I am figuring it out. As you can see, I'm figuring it out. Kind of. We're super zoomed in at this point, but it gets better. I promise it gets better. Just stay with me. So as you can see, I've kind of repainted the background with like this yellowish tinge, mostly to give it like a very natural kind of vibe, because I'm gonna paint over it and the more browner tones, but I do like to start with like yellows and oranges, because that is the undertone for most people of color skin. And so once we kind of have that, I start to also draw an outline. Haha, look at that quality of video. I do start to draw outline in blue. Again, black is kind of harsh, so I like to start in blues because it is giving that shaded, shadowy kind of feeling, without making it so harsh in contrast to the background. Don't get me wrong, I add darker colors later, but we're starting off, I want to do more of a classical kind of feel where I don't have outlines on the picture. You'll see in some of my other artwork that I do put outlines, but for this one, I want more like a build upon kind of feel. And so, yes, we start with the oranges and the yellows and these more redder tones, and then the bluer tones for like the shading. It's coming out really good. Now, as we are looking at this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on in my life. Maybe you came here for that. Maybe you did not. Well, currently I am on a water fast. I have moved into a new location, and part of me getting back into my art journey is really concentrating on my mental health, my spiritual health, my health just in general. So I'm on a water fast during the day, and after 6:30 I will go ahead and eat some food. I miss Ramadan. No, I'm not Muslim. I do not practice that religion, nor do I practice Christianity like outright, although I was baptized Baptist. I miss Lent, but I do like the idea of a fast, because I feel like it helps to build your mental willpower. And I'm all about mental willpower. Oh my gosh, look at that camera angle. Isn't that so much beautiful? More beautiful, more beautiful. If you can't tell, by the way, in this picture, there are two people. There's a girl and then there's a guy. And I like this because if you notice later on, she's going to be like staring at the you and he is kind of nuzzled into her bosom. And I just feel like this is a moment that we caught them in. And it was just so nice. Either way. So, yes, I'm doing this water fast because one, it builds like the mental fortitude that I'm looking for. Also, it's getting to be summer, which means it's going to be hot. Although it has been raining a lot here in Hawaii, more than usual. And I figure that the rest of the world is also, not figure, I know, the rest of the world is also experiencing some very drastic weather changes. In case people didn't realize when we were talking about global warming in the early 2000s, this is what it looks like, climate change. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my mental, physical health a little bit better. Um, Doing more walkings, doing all this stuff, looking up videos on kind of like how to maintain a good health. I found this guy named Dick Gregory, and he is a lot older than my generation, but he has been making like content or videos on health. He passed away in 2017, RIP, but he had a lot of knowledge on not just health in general, but also black people health, which as a black girl, woman, I need that information to maintain a healthy mindset and also physical body. So I've been listening to a lot of what he has to say. And he's basically been telling us that we need to have 9 hours of sleep. I thought we were supposed to have like 8 hours of sleep, but apparently having 9 hours of sleep means that you recharge your battery completely and not just almost full, which battery means like your energy levels. And I lack energy. I lack a lot of energy. I'm also anemic, so I thought that's what a lot of it came from. But as a growing girl, because I am almost 30 freaking 5, actually, no, I'm 36. Don't judge me. I forget how old I am. But I need to take care of my health. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I'm making these beautiful masterpieces because this is part of my mental health well being. And also, I sell artwork. So, people like to see how their art is made and the feeling that goes behind it. Which I'll talk more about the feeling that goes behind this piece in the next video. So if you want to hear about that, please do follow, like, subscribe, share, all those things. It's very easy. I promise you, I don't make annoying content. I mean, a lot of the times I don't make annoying content. And guess what? If you've followed this far, this has been almost like 8 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes. It's going to be 8 minutes eventually. But this is beautiful work. This is amazing work. And I think that more people should see it. So it's very simple to like, subscribe, and share. It's free. It only takes like a second of your time. I promise you, it's so much worth it. And also, you're making my dream come true because other people will see me. And I love when other people see my work because that means more people have the opportunity to see what I do, like what I do, and buy the things that I do. Aren't we all trying to make money here? I support, you support, we all support. It's like a circle of fulfillment. I love that. All right, I'm going to let you guys go soon. But thank you for joining me so far. This is the main subject of our piece. But oh my gosh, you saw that picture in the beginning? It has so much more to go. I got like 2 more parts to this, but maybe I can scrunch it into one more. We'll see. I am on Instagram as well as here on TikTok. But I'm going to tag my Instagram so that you guys see my Instagram because it's easier for me to post all my videos on there. TikTok tends to block people who are over a certain time frame. Either way, support, support, support. I support you. Just comment below if you like this video. If I'm doing too much, let me know as well. I don't intend to stop doing a lot, but at least I know. All right, and here's a reminder of what we're starting with and where we're going. Thank you guys for watching so far, and I will see you in the next video.